Okay, so hello everyone and welcome back to Sacred Spiritual Space. I just wanted to come on and talk really quick about download a spiritual message I just received, right? It was talking about conditional and unconditional love, right? So what came through was I know some of us that are married or in a relationship and we're in deep love with that person. We a lot of the times we say, I love you unconditionally, or I love the unconditional love that you have for me, right? Um, I should have done it when I got it, yeah. Okay, so basically, the question is, do you love your spouse, significant other, friends? Do you love them unconditionally, or do you love them with conditions? I say that to say this. Loving unconditionally means I love you regardless of what you do to me. I love you under no conditions. Like, no matter what you do to me, I'm going to still love you. I'm going to always love you, and that's it, right? Not speaking of the love that caring feeling love that we always have for people in general. We're speaking of that unconditional love that we speak of sometimes, saying that I love you unconditionally, saying that no matter what you do to me, I love you, right? So I'm starting to think that it's not the unconditional love. It's really, I love you deeply, but I love you conditionally. I love you under conditions. I love you, excuse me, under the condition that you're going to treat me right. You're going to treat me with the respect that I treat you with. You're going to treat me just as good as I treat you. You're not going to take my loyalty for granted. You're not going to take my honesty for granted. You're not going to take my kindness and sweetness for granted. I love you conditionally. I love you under the conditions that you don't abuse me. You don't, not physically, mentally, emotionally abuse me any kind of way. I love you under those conditions. I think we should start having those type of conversations with our significant others, especially, but also with friends and family as well. Like, I love you, but under the conditions that we treat each other the same way. I'm not going to treat you great and you treat me horribly. I'm not going to treat you like a great person and you're going to dismiss me or things like that, So I think I think what I'm mostly trying to get at is start thinking about the relationships in your life and how you're being treated, also how you're treating others, right? Do you love these people with conditions, or do you love them unconditionally? 333. We definitely want to start having these conversations, especially with our spouse or significant others, definitely friends as well, because sometimes, it's even in friendships, people will take your kindness for weakness, or your sincerity for granted, and your careness, your kindness, all that, they'll take it for granted, and then they won't give that back, and it's not saying that they have to give it back, but you need to have not need to, I won't use that, because you can you do what you want, you have free will, free spirit, but there's some place in our lives where we need to set those boundaries and make sure those boundaries aren't crossed, especially now that we're elevating and we're becoming more aware. You have to get those spirits that like to suck everything out of you, basically. Get that away from you. It's no more I give, and you take. It's we both give and we both take, equally exchange. It's no I do more than you do more than me. Either we're vibrating on the same level, same type of energy, and giving the same things, or not. And on that note, I have to go. Peace, family. I love y'all, and talk to y'all later.